Ladies and gentlemen, patch 1.04 for Black Ops 4 is here. Now this is one of the bigger patches or updates that we've seen. It's actually the first major kind of update or patch that they've had since the game has been out. So we're going to talk a little bit about what is inside of the patch, what changes, what got buffed, what's nerfed, what you're going to love, what you're going to hate. We're going to talk all about that. But before we do, I need you to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like the content. If you want to show your support, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and thank you very much. Now let's go ahead and get started. So as far as the first patch goes, patch 1.04, one of the major things to talk about is going to be the armor. So the armor has been nerfed again since the beta, just to basically make it so that players aren't getting killed by level 3 armors when they're going. Now if you are familiar with Blackout and you've run into somebody that has level 3 armor, you're putting a whole clip into them from an ICR, and for some goddamn reason they do not die and you die. Well, this is because the armor, especially level 3, has been significantly OP ever since the beta. So what they've done is they've made it so that any of the multiplier body parts, those things are things like upper chest, the head, if you fire and hit some of those on, even if they have level 3, it's going to be doing significantly more damage. Now I have run into this myself in Blackout specifically, where I have run and gunned on a level 3 armor, shot him in the chest and the head, and he died first. So I know a lot of players are going to be extremely happy about this, because the whole armor and how much damage you can take has been very it's been a very open discussion lately. Ever since the beta, people have hated it. So to all of you that have been wishing it, here you go in patch 1.04. So Treyarch is listening, guys. Secondly, gun game is available. So all you guys that love to play gun game, you love to go from pistols to snipers to the knife at the end, gun game is now available. So you can go ahead and play that in multiplayer. Another big thing that people have talked about, there's been a lot of discussion, is spawning. So spawning, particularly in multiplayer, spawning has changed a little bit. I don't know exactly what they have done, but Treyarch has been listening and they're trying to fix and update spawning. So if you've ever been a multiplayer and you're trying to ease your way into the middle of the map, into the opponent's side, and all of a sudden you get killed from behind by 2 to 3 different people just because spawning has flipped already, that is going to be changed. Additionally, spawning on top of the enemy and getting killed instantly without even being able to move or do anything has been changed. So Treyarch is listening and they're trying to fix the spawning. Third is the weapon balance. So if you love to do run and gun, you love to take a AR and run and gun down people, well, that is going to be changed a little bit. What Treyarch is trying to do is they're trying to make it so that SMGs are favored a little bit more when it comes to run and gun game, and not just ARs, specifically the ICR if you're an ICR type of person. So just know that if you love to do run and gun, SMGs are a little bit more better now to do that with. In addition to weapon balance, snipers have been buffed. So all of these snipers have been buffed besides the paladin. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it so that the snipers, besides just the paladin, are still favored. And what they've done is they've increased the damage on those snipers for that specific reason. So if you're in Blackout or you're in multiplayer, just know that you can now pick up an outlaw or STM and not have to worry about always having a paladin in order to kill the other enemy or have a better chance. In addition to snipers being buffed, tactical rifles have also been buffed as well. I don't know the exact details, but I do know that they have been buffed just so that way they're a little bit more favored. As you can tell, when you play in multiplayer, not that many people actually use tactical rifles. So shout out to those that actually do. You guys have got a buff, and congratulations. In addition to tactical rifles, LMGs have been nerfed. Now, if you've ever been in multiplayer and you and your entire squad have ran up on somebody who is behind some type of cover, and all of a sudden they have an LMG and they kill your entire squad with only unloading half a clip, well, LMGs have been nerfed just so that way they're not as OP as they have been. So if you're an LMG user, sorry about that, but that is what Treyarch has done. As far as shotguns go, so the MOG 12 is not going to be, I don't know what the percentage is, 80 to 85% one shots. What they've done is they've tried to reduce the damage at range for the MOG 12. So anybody that runs around with a shotgun, just know that the MOG 12 has been nerfed, so that way it's not always a one shot at range. Now let's talk about operators. So the operators that are specific to the specialists, the operators have actually all got nerfed. So these are things that are like the Annihilator, batteries, a grenade launcher, ruins, large shockwave that he does when he jumps up in the air and pounds the ground like he's Hulk. They've all been nerfed, guys. So if you are favoring one or the other and you notice that it's not how it used to be, just know that they all have been nerfed. In addition, STM Shots. So STM Shots, everything that we love about STM Shots, where you can hip fire and heal at the same time. You can shoot somebody, half of their health, run behind cover, take a STM shot, go back out and finish them off. Well, STM Shots have actually been changed a little bit to where they are longer to use. So if you're used to putting on a STM shot within 1 to 2 seconds, just know that they are longer. I don't know how much longer they are or how long they are in total, but just know that that has changed if you are STM shot and you use those frequently. Besides that, guys, in Blackout, if you love Blackout, you've been playing Blackout since the game came out or since the beta, just know that all Blackout characters are available. Those are people like Seraph, Ruin, Battery, and people like that. So just know that they have all been made available. So all you have to do is find the artifact in the game. Within the artifact, they'll give you mission or things that you have to complete during your match. Once you finish those, you can go ahead and unlock that character. Besides that, one thing I have noticed playing a frequent match was that for one, the Annihilator is actually available. So if you're not familiar with the Annihilator, that is the OP one-shot revolver that Seraph uses that you can get as an operator. That is now available in Blackout. One of the places that I have found it is in firing range. So if you're in firing range or you land there, if you look down at the targets where you're actually at the firing range, you'll notice that if there are 6, there should be a box on the table. Within that box, if you shoot all 6 targets and then open that box, the Annihilator should be available. Now, I don't believe that it is one shot within the game if somebody has armor, but I haven't exactly got the chance to check that out. So if it is a one shot, just like it is a multiplayer, please comment below, let me know, let everybody else know, and thank you. Now, besides that, guys, everything that we know about Blackout so far and multiplayer and zombies is still the same. We have some buffs, we have some nerfs, we have spawning that's being looked into. So Treyarch is definitely trying to do a good job and listen to everybody's comments about the gameplay and everything else. That is all for patch 1.04, the first major patch for Black Ops 4. So hopefully you guys are happy with that. Maybe some of you are upset. Either way, changes are being made. One of the things that we would like to definitely see, Treyarch, if you're listening, is we'd like to see more content being added to the game. Now, we all know that fixes and bugs have to be addressed first, so that way the game is as is when it comes to gameplay, and people aren't complaining as much. But in the future, it's definitely going to be good to see some additional content being pushed out. I think we all, and I'm trying to speak for everybody with this comment, is that we all kind of expect additional content to be pushed out regularly now, with a lot of other games, online games, being like that. You guys have done a fantastic job with Black Ops 4, and we all appreciate it. So definitely looking forward to future patches and additional content being pushed out. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the content, again, go ahead and smash and punch the hell out of that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate it. We're going to have more videos in the future. If you have specific ideas or things that you want me to talk about, please feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely get videos or address them shortly. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.